Hello there guys, it's Adam Martyn here and welcome back to the Sunday Catch-Up episode 33. And yes, this Sunday Catch-Up is where I finally get back to answering your questions. I know it's been the best part of like a month and a half where I haven't been able to do that, but now we are getting back into the Q&A topics. But of course, before we do the Q&A, I must say a few things. Happy New Year to those of you just tuning in. It's now 2019. May it be a successful and prosperous year to all of you. And please do, we'll do a proper video recap next time, but there's lots of videos floating around recently, one-off videos, DVD hauls, IDENT reviews, now reviews. Just please check out everything you can, that would be much appreciated. But now, let's get into the main part of it, which is your questions. Now we're going to break this up into two parts. The first part of questions is going to be from the Sunday catch-up I posted before the sort of hiatus with it, so like, you know, late November, and then the second part will be from questions from the, you know, end of 2018 video, which was technically a Sunday catch-up. So let's have a look at what was asked of me a month ago by you guys, and we shall start with BR and GWRT Trainiac Productions. Have you ever seen Thomas and the Magic Railroad? If so, what do you think of it? Yeah, Thomas and the Magic Railroad, that was one of the first movies I ever saw in the cinema back in 2000. I remember crying at the tunnel bit because, you know, it was scary. You know, the red tunnel with the steam and Diesel 10. It's a scary movie. But yeah, it's an enjoyable film. Mr. Wired 2004 says, what would your dream rebrand be? And what channel would said dream rebrand air on? Gee, that's a... Well, I mean, BBC One with oneness. I mean, that just needs to, that just needs to stop. My dream rebrand in terms of what I'd make it, I don't know. It'd be cool to sort of make the BBC One into sort of what BBC Two did in the 90s with so many alternate, you know, versions of one core concept, if you like. Sort of what the Curve's doing now, which I really like. But yeah, something like that. Louis95 says, did you know that E4 aired another batch of idents? I didn't. I mean, all these idents are popping up all the time. I wish I had like a radar for new idents when they pop up, but I'll be sure to check them out. IDENT Man says, have you got any disorders or health problems? Well, yeah, that is morbid, like you say. I don't have the best eyesight, I'll be straight with you. It's far too complicated to get into, but yeah, not the best eyesight. But aside from that, I seem to tick on quite well. Dr. Floyd03 says, have you seen the old Transformers movie, as in the one from 1986? If so, I do own it, I just haven't seen it yet. And two, what are your latest DVD pickups? Well, you've seen one of them, I, Tonya. Wasn't really a pickup, it was, you know, a Christmas present, which was lovely. Recent pickups. Well, I got some others for Christmas. I got Darkest Hour and I got Lady Bird, which are two excellent films. I'll probably crop up on the DVD haul. I recently actually picked up the Muppets box set, which is 7 Muppet movies, and I might do an in-depth review on that. If you guys like the Muppets, then you might like that in-depth review. Harvey Richards says, have you heard of Bertha? It was a TV show on BBC One that premiered in April 1985, but it was cancelled just 1 year later. I haven't heard of Bertha, to be honest. I need to do more delving into classic TV. It's something I want to do more of, but I just haven't got round to it. So I'll try and look at Burma or send me a few links or something. Archie Bales Animations and Vlog says, can I be your biggest fan? If you really want to be, you're more than welcome. And two, can you upload early? Well, I have a busy lifestyle, man. I can only upload on the dates I set and the times I set. Can't really upload any earlier. Nathan Simpson suggests I should rename the Sunday Catch-Up the Sunday Catch-Up Show, parodying the Mr. Men Show titles. If I had the time and energy to do that, I would. James Hyman says, if you could have grown up with any other ITV region, what would it be and why? Well, besides Granada, I don't know, maybe TVS. TVS had a lot of cool idents, and I'm assuming a lot of cool programming. ITV, the whole regional stuff, I'm more of a BBC kid. The whole regional stuff is something I need to do a lot more learning of. I'll be honest, I do. But yeah, maybe TVS? DJ Rodney says, your favourite video game nerd video is in the AVGN? Oh, I've got tons. Probably one of the first I ever watched, the Spider-Man one, which is from like 2007. That's just really funny, great comedy. Or the Super Mario 3 video, but I love all the nerd stuff. You know, he's a great content creator, and he's a great curator for the past. Quinn the Fanboy says, what is your opinion on the song Rock DJ by Robbie Williams, and your opinion on the music video? This might sound horrendous, but I can't remember the music video. I saw it, you know, when it came out over 15 years ago. The song, yeah, I like it. It's not it's not his best in my opinion, but you know, it's fun. Hussein Junaid has a few questions. What's your favourite chocolate bar? Probably some sort of Cadbury, maybe mint. And 2, have you seen Dark Shadows? Nope, never seen it. The Original Being says, favourite Doctor Who parodies? I really love The Curse of Fatal Death. I know that's the obvious one, the comic relief one, but it's really hard to beat Curse of Fatal Death, so I'm going to go with that. And 2, were there any British children's TV shows from the 80s and 90s you watched that would touch on death, plus killing its main/supporting characters, and would it still work for a modern audience under 7 these days? Oh gee, that's... well, The Animals of Farthing Wood was a 90s show, I remember. That had a lot of death in it, and it was just a bunch of hand-drawn cute animals, you know. Would there... What was that? Was it... Would there be any... Would it still work? Yes, it can, touching upon death in kid shows can still work. It just has to be handled very sensitively, very appropriately, and it's not easily done. It's a line that's very easily crossed, but I think with enough care, you know, it's possible. Space Shark Productions says, now it's Doctor Who's 20th anniversary. What's the serial code for the 5 Doctors? Well, you said it's very obvious in the answer, so I'm gonna, well, 6. 6. Something to do with 6, I don't know, mate, I'm sorry, serial codes aren't my thing. So, Age 5 Ben 10 for the win, the Lingo Show FTL Poe says, were you sad that BBC 3 shut down in February 2016? I was initially sad that BBC 3 was sort of going the way of the dodo in terms of a typical TV channel, but it does still live on, you know, online, and it's given us some great dramas, such as 13 was a really cool drama, Killing Eve is doing well, so, you know, I'm over it. And what was the time the BBC announced they would shut down BBC Knowledge and BBC Choice? Oh, I complimented them in my IDENT review videos. Oh, it's eluding me. Just watch my IDENT review videos for Knowledge and Choice. You'll find out that way. Chestnut Bloke says, you know at the end of the IDENT review, you sometimes end with a bit of an archive before the close down. Where do you get them from? Why do you do them? And how did you get featuring them in the first place? It was just an idea, you know, with some of the early IDENT reviews, it just made sense to include a bit of continuity in there rather than go straight to ending narration. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It's just whenever I feel like it. So it was a happy accident, if you like, and if you enjoy them, great stuff. Scramble 59, are you going to get Smash Ultimate when it comes out? Oh, mate, well, I know you asked this a month ago. I got it for Christmas Day, and I've already spent about 30 hours on it, which I know isn't as much as some of the rest of you, but I'm really loving it. And 2, if you were on a desert island, which 3 movies would you take with you and why? Ooh, Terminator 2, because it's my favourite movie of all time. Beauty and the Beast, because it's my favourite Disney movie of all time. Oh, so that's 2 movies from 1991. And 3rd movie, probably Mannequin from 1987. It's a very cheesy late 80s movie, but I just love it. It gives me a real good feeling. So yeah, probably those 3. Richard Smales 3 has 2 questions. 1, do you have plans to work on more IDENT reviews in the near future while still releasing the reviews on Friday? If you mean releasing IDENT reviews on Friday and then working on more, yeah. Well, I want to continue the IDENT review. As long as I've got suggestions to do, I will keep doing it. And 2, which of these do you prefer, Teen Titans OG or Teen Titans Go? OG. Let's not even try and debate that. And Phantom Vex Andrew Goring says, why are the videos being uploaded later than the usual 8 PM? Yeah, any videos that do go up past 8 PM, it'll either be because of technical difficulties on my end, or a slow Wi-Fi connection, or a number of reasons. So if a video doesn't pop up at 8 PM when it should, please rest assured that it will be uploaded probably later that evening. But yeah, I'll always try and stick to the 8 PM slot. And just before we finish on that, I do have some IDENT review requests. So, Hollow Shift Gaming wants me to do BBC 3 Strings IDENT or Stings IDENT review. And Ninky 500 wants me to do the current IDENTs from UK TV. Noted, and I'll get looking at them, see if they can make potential episodes. But I think that is mainly it. So that was from the video before Christmas. Now we're looking at questions from after. So, Ninja Plays says, could you do game show reviews? So reviewing UK game shows from a while ago. You know what, game show reviews, that could be pretty fun. It's an idea. No, I'll take it into consideration, providing YouTube doesn't copyright the hell out of me. And with Article 13 coming in, yeah, I'd love to do something like that. Bill O'Dwyer says, what's your opinion on the new ITV idents? Yes, the whole ITV Creates thing. It's a nice idea. The ones I've seen so far are pretty cool, and there probably will be an ident review on them in the coming weeks or so when they've got a bit bolstered up, but it's a nice idea. Gives creators a chance to, you know, put their stamp on things. Well, I had another one from Age 5 Ben 10 and all that. Can you do an unboxing video of Now 102 when it comes out? Yep, probably will. Variety TV says, do you think you could do an entire Sunday catch-up live stream? Oh, that's an idea. What would that be? An hour or two? Stream it? That's an idea. Let me know in the comments if you want me to try a live stream of the Sunday catch-up. That'd be interesting. And 2, how long do you think you can make it? Well, I was going to say an hour or 2, maybe. Not that long. So I've got 2 from Space Shark again, just saying, do you think BBC News should finally change the beeping theme and ribbon globe out for something new? I mean, the problem with BBC News is it really works for what it does. I've got no problems with it. If they kept it the same, cool, but I don't know what they'd change it to. I think what they have is so perfect for the news. And 2, my favourite BBC News identity. Well, it's probably, you know, the ones I grew up with, so probably the 2013 update of the 2008 ribbons. It's the most polished, it's the most sleek, and it's the one I enjoy the most. So some more from Dr. Floyd, favourite CBBC show. Well, I love 50/50, the game show. I love Sarah Jane Adventures when that was on. I love a lot of CBBC shows, really. And 2, have you seen Venom? No, I haven't. Should I have seen it? More Tri-Piece Gaming says, what do you think of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire so far? I really loved it. I mean, it's over now by the time I'm filming it, but I really loved this little stint and glad it's coming back in March. I might do a separate video on the recent Millionaire series just to give you my thoughts on it. Chestnut Bloke says, what was the first video you uploaded, your previous channel names, and the first videos you did with that name? I've only had one previous name, that was Loudmouth37. The first video I uploaded was a Doctor Who collection video, which if you scroll back far enough on the channel, you can still find it. 2, are there any regular shows going to move days and possibly times? I'm not planning on it, but you'll just have to wait and see. And 3, is the format of the Sunday catch-up changing? Not in the near future, to my knowledge. Things might change as time goes on, but I want to try and keep everything the same for now. Scramble59, have you got Smash Ultimate? Well, we've answered that, yes I do, and Samus is my main. 2, what's your favourite place you've been to on holiday? Australia, a lovely country, so much to do, so much to see. Visit Australia if you can. Phantom Vex Andrew Goring says, whose death in 2018 was saddest for you? Probably, well, yeah, probably Stan Lee, because his movies, his properties meant so much to me as a kid and as an adult, so it's a shame he's gone, but he lived a good life. 95 years old is a good life to have lived. And finally, Finn the Trainer's Back says, what is your favourite episode of The Simpsons? That is tough, because there's over 600 episodes. Probably one of the Treehouse of Horror specials. That's probably one of my favourites. Can't remember which one. I do like the one where it all goes 3D. I think that's Treehouse of Horror 6 or 7. But yeah, that's a tough one. And there's lots of IDENT review requests. Please note I haven't mentioned them all here, but they have been noted. They've been taken into account. And those are all your questions. I'm sorry this is probably going to be a mammoth episode of the Sunday Catch-Up, but I was accounting for 2 loads of questions there in the video. But yeah, that's it really. Thank you very much for watching. Keep tuned into the channel. We're going to try and get more videos up. We're going to hopefully not get copyrighted as much. The IDENT review will come to you, the Now review, the DVD haul installments, some new one-off things. So please do keep an eye on the channel. Please keep supporting it, keep subscribing, keep commenting, leave your questions down below. And until the very next one, I will see you guys next time.